welcome to my YouTube channel. Hope you are all doing well as we were discussing about the small business insurance in Texas. So let's start today's video with to summarize a business owner policy BOP packages general liability and commercial property into one policy and cover these common claims. Damaged business property, customer injuries, business interruption, commercial general liability. You don't have any control over the ultimate cost of injuries to a person injured because of your operation, product or service. The person injured may be a toddler, a contractor, an accountant or a homemaker. The cost of the injury may be comparatively minor or run into the millions of dollars depending on the person and the extent of his or her injuries. This is why you need the right amount of Texas small business insurance. Commercial general liability insures the bodily injury liability, property damage, and personal and advertising injury liability exposure of a variety of commercial business enterprises and ventures. What is covered? Texas general liability insurance protects USCs in several ways. Liability coverage, medical payment coverage. Liability coverage for bodily injury and property damage ensures your legal obligation that arise from an accident. It also includes the cost related to lawsuits and other legal proceedings. The limit of insurance should be sufficient to handle serious injuries and the injured person loss of earning. Liability coverage for damages due to personal and advertising injury ensures your legal obligation that arise from an offense. It also includes the cost related to lawsuits and other legal proceedings. The limit of insurance should be sufficient to handle serious injuries and the injured person's loss of earning. Medical payment coverage pays the cost of medical care to person injured on your premises are due to your operation, regardless of fault. Each of these Texas small business insurance coverage is subject to certain policy exclusion condition and definition. Following a few examples of how CGR policy can cover third-party bodily injuries, third-party property damage, and advertising injuries. A visitor slips and falls on a wet floor in your restaurant. A tree trimmer accidentally dropped a tree on the customer's home. A competitor sues your business over an ad that was published that dispurchased them, damaging its reputation. To summarize, general liability is typically required for most commercial leases and covers these common claims: damaged customer property, libel, or cylinder lawsuit, slip and fall accident. Commercial property. The primary goal of any Texas small business insurance program is to protect the insured real and business personal property. Tangible property usually represents a significant portion of its total assets. Regardless of the size of business, protecting your real and personal property is an important element of your insurance program. No matter the size of your business, a large percentage of your assets and resources are tied directly to your property. A commercial property program can provide the coverage you need if a loss should occur. Covered building. When there is a limit of insurance for building on the declaration, the building or structure listed and described is covered property. The following is also considered covered building property: addition under construction, alteration and repair that other insurance doesn't cover, the material, equipment, supplies and temporary structure that are on or within 100 feet of the premises and used to make the addition, alteration or repairs are also building. Completed addition fixture. This include auto door fixture, permanently installed machinery and equipment, personal property the insured owns and uses to service or maintain the building or premises.